Yo, what's happening, gents? Check it out. I'm filming this Peugeot at night, hey? For three reasons. One, I'm very good looking in the dark. I really, really am. Two, the Peugeot 3008 GT line, which I'm in right now, has a very sick light setup. Inside, outside, it's just really cool. And three, I'm just a little bit of a sneaky rebel, my boy. A rebel.
Look up.
So here it is, gents, the top of the range 3008 GT line. It costs 644,000 Rand. And before you do anything else, go and check out lisacars.co.za and see what you can buy for 644,000 Rand. True story, my chana. You can buy many things for that amount of money, but that's not Peugeot's fault. That's just the price of these sorts of cars. Although it is worth mentioning, it definitely is worth mentioning, that you can get the equivalent Suzuki Vitara for 200,000 Rand less, and it's not entirely clear what more you get from this than that. Okay? At the end of the day, let's be serious. Those people who buy a Peugeot for reasons we don't fully understand, and hopefully I'll come to that today. But the fact of the matter is, if you're set to buy a Peugeot 3008 GT line, nothing I say is going to convince you otherwise, because you're a Peugeot guy, okay? Now, I'm not going to speak so much about French cars and if you're in love with French cars, because truthfully speaking, French cars are heavily underrated. I don't know if globally, but from a South African point of view, Peugeot is a massively underrated brand, and it's exceptionally beautiful to be inside of it, which perhaps speaks to the exact reason why people end up buying Peugeots. Now, I can tell you all about this car from a driving point of view. It's gorgeous to drive. It's got some body roll, but that comes with the fat SUV-ness that it is. 121 kilowatts, a 1600 turbo. This is the top of the range automatic. It really is just absolutely gorgeously smooth, and you should expect nothing else. Not necessarily any smoother, than the 200,000 Rand cheaper top of the range Vitara. But it comes down to how it feels inside. Now, the key difference between the Suzuki and this and all other soft SUVs in this class, because there are many, and I'm not going to mention them all here because you probably see them all the time, but the key difference is the interior of this car feels like someone loved it. Someone loved it when they designed it. Every little angle, the buttons themselves, it just feels like this is a place someone designed and then thought, you know what, I'm going to design this because I'm going to sit in that car. It wasn't designed from a purely practical point of view and, slapped together in some factory, designed somewhere in a place that doesn't have a love for cars. This place and this space is truthfully just a beautiful place to be inside of it. And that's one of the key things I always pick up with Peugeot. Sit inside a Peugeot and really feel loved. And maybe that's why people end up buying Peugeots. I wouldn't buy this car. I wouldn't spend 650,000 Rand on it. It starts at 514 to be fair. But again, if you go look carefully enough, you can get yourself basically a second-hand Aston Martin for that sort of money. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. But if you're so compelled, and if you haven't been put off by the anti-French rhetoric that really devastates South African motoring society, be assured, if you're looking for a beautiful soft SUV, this is just a gorgeous SUV to drive. It really, really is.